Okay, time for another draft. This is me, Kim, and I'm doing a speed draft again. We have opened a good card in balance. I guess you have some decent playables, but balance is the most powerful card, and we're taking that. We have a Honden, Man of War, nothing else that really screams to me. Okay, Bloodbraid Elf, very good card. I guess we have Firebolt. I like picking red cards because then you can end up in all the good archetypes. Tooth and Claw. This was pretty boring. We could go, I guess, either white or more red aggro. Sticking to white because of the balance. And now we're seeing, I guess, red cards. Could take Hookmaster. I don't love Battle Squadron. I guess it's decent if you know you're in tokens. Sting Scourger is also a decent card. Elite Vanguard is good if you're... I guess it's not super good if you're very aggro and need a lot of creatures maybe. But I think Hookmaster is the pick. Could go Boros, Splash Green, could go Gruul, I don't know. Balance is a bit weird if we go tokens, but I guess you could. You don't have to play that card, I guess. Okay, so just taking aggro cards. Yeah, could pick up a Squadron Hawk if we get one or two more. I think we could play it. Fateless Looting, Pyroblast. I guess Rally the Peasants. If we're in red-white, that's one of the key cards. So could take that. I don't love Field of Souls. It's a bit clunky, it doesn't affect the board, and it's a bit slow. Could take Looting, could take Persecution. Marauders is very aggro, could take a land, but maybe just take Zealous Persecution is very good if we end up with tokens. It makes combat hard for the opponent, so maybe we splash black instead. I'm taking that. Not much here. The land, Mog Fanatic. Take the land if we're splashing. It's good to have good mana. Another Rift Watcher. Rift Watcher is pretty good, I think. And maybe we could get a way to blink it. Yeah, we're probably not playing Tooth and Claw. But we'll see. Maybe we end up with some sort of sacrifice theme. And Vanguard, you can stay in there for now. So we are heavy white. White seemed pretty open. Red, as usual, is because of... I mean, it's the best color, I think. And it goes into so many decks, so we cannot count on seeing much red. But maybe we could get red that goes well with tokens, like Young Pyromancer. Would also like Raise the Alarm. Natural Order is a pretty cool card, but we're not really in that type of deck. But Young Pyromancer is good in a token-based strategy. We just have to have, I guess, Raise the Alarm, Rally the Peasant, stuff that triggers it. I do want Firebolt. That works well with Pyromancer. It's removal, it can go to the face, and so on. So more of those. And another Pyromancer. There is a Rally the Peasant here, but if we're alone in this archetype, maybe we can wheel it. Pyro is better, I think. Not playing Tooth and Claw. I don't think so. Seems a bit awkward in this deck. Blood Artist would be a cool if we're like a go wide splashing sacrifice theme, but I think sticking to white red is better. And Honor Guard is a good card. Okay, so not much. I would like more red burn spells, that's for sure, because of double Young Pyromancer. All the firebolts and stuff in the world would be super. And if we can splash black, I guess having two... I mean, Mog War Marshal is a safe pick here, but having two Zealous Persecution could also be very high upside. And it's early enough in the draft that I think I can waste a pick. Even if I don't end up splashing black, having two of those in a deck like this looks very good. Yeah, this pack 2, I would have loved some more instant and sorceries that goes with the deck, obviously. Rally, Raise the Alarm, Firebolt, Chain Lightning, all those cards would be super. I guess we can just take another land then. It's either Pyroblast for the sideboard or the aggro haste guy. I guess we could see ourselves playing 2 Cathars. Torrent of Souls. If we're splashing black and whatever, I guess we could board it in. We don't know. It's a powerful card, but not really for the Boros deck. We could take a gamble. It triggers Pyromancer. I guess we could go get Rally the Peasants as a finisher, for example. Worst case, it gets discarded, but then we still get the flashback part of it. So I like a gamble in this deck. Actually looks pretty decent. We have not seen any more Squadron Hawks. Keldon Marauders, I think, is pretty good. You could board it in when you need to be even more aggro. Okay, this is a hard pick. Vortex, very good card. One of the best red aggro cards. Always good in cube. Flamekin Zealot, obviously perfectly made for the Boros deck. I would love both, but I think getting some creatures out and a Vortex early, we cannot basically not lose. So I'm taking Vortex. I think it's a better card. And I think we got rewarded because now we also got another very good 4-drop for the deck. And Intangible Virtue. Damn it, why are all the good cards ending up in the same packs? I would love both of them also. But I think Beelback Chief is the pick. Any card in the other 2 packs I would love over everything in this pack. Could take Glimmer Point Stag, Flicker, Beetleback Chief, even Rift Watcher, Hookmaster, Cathar. I guess we can flicker almost all our guys and get value from it, but it's not really made for this deck. But it does work. Yeah. Would have loved Intangible Virtue and the Flame. Okay, Chain Lightning or Firebolt. I guess Chain Lightning is more powerful, but getting double effect from the Firebolt would be a consideration here also, because of the Pyromancer. And here's a perfect pick actually. Raise the Alarm, would love more. Yeah, and another one. So that made me, now it feels better with the Pyromancers. That we have Firebolt, Chain Lightning, Gamble, double Raise the Alarm, Rally the Peasants. Yeah, now we have ways to trigger it. And we got a Virtue. Obviously taking that will make combat favorable for all our tokens. Because now we have Pyromancer, Raise the Alarm, Buildback Chief, all that makes tokens. Could also play a Shelter, but Sting Scourger is also a good card. I guess Shelter cycles, saves the Pyromancer, triggers it, but Sting Scourger is better, I think. It's like a red Man of War with some downside of having Echo, obviously, but I think it's a good card. And we wield the Virtue, nice. So we probably don't have to be main black, because now we have a lot of Anthem effects. We did not get any more Squadron Hawks, so that can go out. We need to cut, I think Prismatic Lens goes with the black sideboard package. And then actually Balance seems just to work in our disadvantage in this deck. We'll see. Sting Scourger, Balance, those are on the borderline playables right now, because it looks like a deck that just wants to go aggressive and wide at the same time, and then Anthem and try to win. And we got the Shelter back. So we have a lot of playables, a lot of options. We even have a black splash if we want to. Yeah, we could even board in more aggro cards. We have a lot of playables. We even need to make cuts from the main deck. I like all the spells. Raise the Alarm, Intangible Virtue, Rally the Peasants. Balance is borderline. Vortex will be in there. Shelter, I guess, is borderline. Gamble. Okay, now we're counting. Instant sorceries and Raise the Alarms we have also. It's decent. I would have loved, I guess, more burn spells. Balance, what happens if that goes? I like Riftwatcher, Sting Scourger. The one of Glimmer Post Stag is not bad. It actually can create 2 more tokens. It can gain life and make Riftwatcher stay. It can say that something cannot block with the Cathar. Yeah, I think this deck looks pretty good. I have not drafted red-white that much. I've drafted a lot of red decks, but red-white seems to be pretty cut because some people has called it the best deck. I don't think it is, but it's one of the better decks. And yeah, we'll give it a try, I guess. We have a good sideboard package also if we need persecutions or whatever. So see you for a match.